Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope we're all really well. We are here on Lincolnshire V6. Now I don't know if this is the full Lincolnshire V6. I know a couple of people have said Lincolnshire V5 has only just come out, but Mr. Moose does not stop, and I hope you can now understand why we've had so much OMSI content over the next couple of days with the AdStore project about to hit the shelves. Figuratively, of course. And of course, there's then Mr. Moose sends me this and says, will you do a video on this? Hopefully he'll be here. And in the comments section, he did say to let him know when I was streaming, and I did say, so hopefully he'll be along. Where you might be able to answer, or he might be able to answer some questions. Oh, hang on, I need to put the overlay on there. Not Timothy, member for 2 months. This is going to be good. Oh, Tubber Ben and Jerry's brilliant. So Roma Phoenix, the game audio is not on currently because it's paused. Don't worry. We will have some fantastic Scania stuff. Don't worry, everybody. Yeah, it's paused. Look, there you go, flashing in the top corner. That's why you can't hear anything. Yeah, I thought we'd just do the intro and then we can get going. So Mr. Moose sent me that, and fellow Sloth also sent me a version of the upcoming Keedleston map and said, can you do a load of stuff on that? And so I'm like, oh my lord, like literally so much OMSI content to do and so little time of which to do it. Honestly, it's like, so this is why we've had so much OMSI over the last couple of days. American Night Namer, how was your evening? 2 years as a member. I know, that flies by, doesn't it? My evening is going really well, thank you. And I hope yours is as well. Right, hang on. What's this? Where's the grade? That's exciting. Hopefully you will have a logo next to your name very soon. We owe Fiesa a massive thank you for this because we're using the Stagecoach Enviro 400 MMC. We're going to be driving the 106 today, which is the new route. I mean, there's already a 106 on V5. I'm sure you'll be aware of that. But apparently this is the correct version with a bit of new roads. Right, so we will be 08 tick 45. I feel like I'm getting to grips with this ticket machine now. There we go. 8 and 9. I'll let you on in a minute, chicken. Don't panic. I must also, if there's a thing with the game audio, there's been an update. Right, okay. There we go. Let them on. There's been an update to OBS, which is what I use to stream and to record.
Good morning.
Hello.
Can I have a child
Right,
return, please?
£2.90. You're having a laugh. Child return. £7.10. 5, 7, 10. These are really awkward amounts to use.
Morning.
Right, there we go. And I hope you can all hear me. I hope you can all hear the bus. Pink Bear, Orange Bear songs. Can't believe I've been a member for 3 months. Just got back from Portugal. Oh, I hope you had a lovely time. Mind you, to be fair, the weather was here as well. So, you know, it was great. Well, the weather was here. There's always weather here, whether it's good or bad. But no, the weather was good here. So, yeah. Right, game audio needs turning down a little. Oh my lord. So, right, there we go. Is that any better? Can you hear me now? Brilliant. Yeah, hopefully. I'm answering the question. I've not actually waited for anyone to to comment. There we go. It's because it's quite a loud, like with the door open, it's quite loud, this Scania. But yeah, this is Fieza's Scania sound mod with the VIX ticket machine off the Blueprint Gemini. Yeah, really good mod, as you can tell, because I've been using it quite a bit. Hang on, that's absolutely fine. That's better. Excellent. It's a silly question. How do you change the II list on OMSI? Now you're asking. God, I've not done that in ages. It is just in the map folder, and you just basically change the path of what, like it'll have the folder directories in it for the buses you want in there, and then you have to sort of do that. And I know that has not helped in the slightest, but that's sort of what you have to do. Right, just having a look outside. Lincoln bus station. I think that's had a little touch-up since we last saw it. Did it have these little doors on before? And I think there's no doors, they just walk through there. But yeah, I think Lincoln has had a bit of a touch-up. There's a Hugh Bentley garage, which I'm not convinced was there before. Obviously, all these interconnect liveries, when I loaded this up to take the picture, they were all this livery. The Beachball livery, just the standard Beachball, which is why I picked the Beachball livery for the stream, because I thought that's going to look good. And then when I've loaded it up now, they're all in interconnect, so I'm like, for goodness sake. Right, okay, shall we get ready to go? I know we're a little bit early, aren't we? But we can always fast forward. Is Supermarket Sim fortnightly? Yeah, it tends to be. Just because it doesn't do that well in terms of like the views compared to other stuff, you know, and I don't get around to doing as much train sim, so I was sort of doing that, and then obviously there's all this OMSI stuff. I don't know if I can't remember if this is the if this is when it's meant to be Supermarket Sim this week, but yeah, it was just because it didn't do that well in comparison to other stuff, and you know, you've got to sort of go where the views are, don't you? Right, here we go. Where are we going? Going right. Lovely. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And away we go. So yeah, the 106, there was a version of the 106 currently included in V5. But like I said, this goes a slightly different way now. And there's some new bits to the route. It's about 1 hour and 15 in each direction, so I thought we could just do a return trip, you know what I mean? Thor in the Red, are you going to do more on the bus? I absolutely am. There's some more exciting content coming for the bus. There's, well, new buses. Oh, Lincoln Central Railway Station on the left there. Yeah, there's new buses that are coming along, isn't there? So, there's the eBusco 2.2, which is a very stunning name, isn't it? It's, you can tell it's an electric bus, can't you? Called the 2.2. Not a name like an Eclipse or an Enviro. Just the 2.2. Goose is playing OMSI 2. Excellent. Is this a Halifax map? No, this is Lincolnshire. This is Lincolnshire, which is quite far away from Halifax. Quite far, quite far. Could you turn the mic volume up? Is it still not loud enough? There we go. There we go. Is that any better? Right, here we go. Finley stuff. Come on, Joe, you've got a scanner. Use it to your advantage. Well, we do still have to stop at traffic lights. May have a few solo-related things to send you after this. Now, that is very exciting. I mean, I would have said, like, if you had the solo stuff ready beforehand, we could do it on this live stream, but I don't think this 106 is... I don't think the 106 will be a good route for the solo. Maybe the little... Is it the 47, that little town runner that runs around Retford? Stephen says, sound is good here. That's what we like. Tom, hello, how are you, my fan chap? Very, very well. How are you? How are you? Eclipse 2 lovers still can't hear me. Can anyone hear me? I'm just talking to myself. There you go, Bentley garage. A huge Bentley garage. I didn't know that Lincoln, like, had that much desire for Bentleys. They must all be driving around in them. Yeah, but, I mean, don't worry about it, because let's, like, it wouldn't be a good bus for this route, would it? The solo. I mean, it'd be hellfire, wouldn't it? It'd be absolutely hellfire. Right, here we go. Oh, we've committed. Round we go. Careful not to take the Mini out. Oh, not Timothy. There we go. Would recommend Joe Plus. It's worth every penny. Excellent. That's what we like. We like people like you. I must apologise as well, because there's quite a lot of activity in the comments section. If I do miss your comment, it's absolutely not personal. I know some people get quite upset and think that I'm ignoring them, and now we can't hear the bus off, for goodness sake. Are you still driving buses in real life? Yes, I am. I am. It's yeah, you can't keep me from driving buses. Not done that much recently. I mean, I did go up and see my buses the other day. And they were all still, well, the broken ones were still broken, and the ones that worked still worked. Right, here we go. I mean, there's a couple of junctions like this. I'm sure that these have had a bit of a touch-up since... if we go outside, look. I'm sure that this is different. I'm sure it is. I can't think how. Could you do an exclusive live stream? You absolutely, it is possible. Yeah, you can do a member-only live stream. It is possible. The only problem is that I don't really know what I'd do it on. It is 3 buses that I have and 1 bus that my other half has. So in total, we have a B10 Renown, B10 BLE Right Renown. We've got B7L Right Eclipse Metro, B7 RLE Right Eclipse Urban, and a B7 RLE Right Eclipse Urban, but the Euro 4. So we've got a Euro 3 and a Euro 4. So we just need a right Eclipse 2 to complete the collection, really, don't we? The railing wasn't there before and the road markings are slightly different. There you go, thanks for that, Fiesa. Oh, you're joking, American Nightmare. Was I driving? That does sound like the sort of thing that I would do, shutting the door in someone's face and driving off. Hopefully there was another bus and it wasn't the last one of the night. Yes, we do have an Eclipse Metro. I mean, it doesn't work, but we've got one. It's nice. The Mooses is here. It was a hideous default junction. Was never happy with it. There you go. So it is a new junction. Hooray! And also, Mr. Moose, good evening. How are we? Kelly Hall, have you heard that we are getting South Western Railway for Train Sim World 7? No, I haven't. I haven't heard anything on the Train Sim World 7 front. Will that be another game that we have to buy yet again? With 30 odd quid for? Maybe even 40 quid. Cost of living's gone up, hasn't it? Callum J.S. Nice to be on stream again. Absolutely, I do love streaming. It's just finding the time to do it. I mean, those of you that aren't aware, I work shifts. And, you know, sometimes it can be difficult when you work shifts to... Because sometimes my free time is at, like, you know, if I'm working late, nobody's going to come to a stream if it's 9 o'clock in the morning, have they? Let's face it. Flipping heck, we're running early here. Oh God, now I'm quiet again. Oh, don't. Can't turn the bus down anymore, you won't be able to hear it. Some people are saying they can't hear the bus and some people are saying they can't hear me. Still working as a guard? No, I've been training to be a train driver since January, not Timothy. So yeah, Joe's a terror on the rails as well as on the roads, which is a genuinely frightening prospect. How's your day been? It's been really, really good, to be honest with you. I mean, I was working at 10 to 5 this morning, and oh, hang on, right, we're going left here. Oh no, this is one of Mr. Moose's confusing junctions where it says left, but actually what he means is straight on. Can hear me both just fine. There we go. Right, well, we'll leave it as it is for the moment. Oh, I don't tend to watch the Dovetail games, like, streams on it, because it just annoys me. To tell you the truth. Oh my God. Jammy9158, welcome to Joe Plus. Hello. Should I get Joe Plus? Absolutely. It's, I mean, it was said earlier in the comments. It's worth every penny. What more evidence do you need than that? No, I don't tend to watch the Dovetail game stuff because it just annoys me. Mainly because it's just they're just saying about how wonderful everything is, and there are a lot. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of things with Train Sim World that is wonderful. The straight on in in capital letters. It's at that junction every time. You need to change the arrow so it's like pointing down. Your arrows confuse me. They really do. Yeah, and like on Dovetail streams, they're all like, oh, isn't this wonderful? Isn't this marvellous? Isn't it? No, it's not. It's not. Look at Running Train. That was built by one person. Up your game. Lower your prices. That's legit. So yeah, I find it quite difficult to watch. So I tend to just ignore everything. I ignore all of the publicity, and then like on that Great Western thing, on that Great Western, what is it? The branches, little branch lines add-on that I did, a video. I just get it all wrong, you know. And then you guys comment lots, and the algorithm, and yeah, it's all good. Goose member for 34 months. Too long? Give over, is it? Heckers like too long. No, thank you for that, Goose. So your support is very, you know, your support is wonderful. Thank you. That's everybody now. Yeah, very true. It's Transport Fever now, an hour-long exclusive episode of Transport Fever. Yeah, absolutely, Fieza. I completely agree. Dovetail games need to hire you for the sounds, especially if you could do train sounds that sound like the Scania. Wow, Scania trains. Now, Stephen, I'd never thought of that. Is Adsto supposed to be Padsto? Could be, to be honest with you. Yeah, it absolutely could be. I mean, isn't Padstow in Cornwall, though? I think Padstow's set in Devon. Might not be far off. You should have a glass of wine tonight and a wee bath. I like that idea. I do like that idea. I haven't got any wine in the house, you know. Mainly because like I said, I've been working, and I haven't had a lot of time. DTG aren't bad with the sound, it's just tricky to get recorded. The DTG are bad with the sound. Compared to Armstrong Powerhouse, which is one bloke, Richard Armstrong, if he can do it, there's no excuse for them not being able to do it, because there's flipping loads of them that work there. Right, hang on, we're a little bit early here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop. Am I going to stop? No, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to stop. I'm not going to skip ahead. There we go. Right, we're in the middle of the road now. That wasn't what was meant to happen. Right. I'm going to say there's no point me skipping ahead, because then the live stream will be done in no time at all. Right, there we go. We'll just... There we go. I'll do that where I lean out the window. Go around! Go around! No. Don't worry. It's Saturday Joe Go Nuts. I know, I just thought there's not a lot of... Because I'm working tomorrow as well. So I'm like, you know, I don't really want to be feeling rough. So yeah, it just... Yeah. So I've actually got a lovely glass of water with me, which has been in the fridge. The glass of water hasn't been in the fridge. The water has, but the glass hasn't. So it's nice and cool. You know, and I'm just chilling. I'm just... no pun intended. In fact, you know what? Pun intended. Every pun intended. Do you like the new darts Island got? What new darts? New darts? Give over. Benedict C, good evening. How are we doing? Getting AP to do the sounds is more complex than you think. Oh no, not saying that AP have to do the sounds on behalf of Dovetail. But if AP can do it, it shows it can be done. That's my point. So, you know, when you end up with something from Dovetail that sounds absolutely nothing like it should do, and they're like, yeah, that again, but, you know, if they turn around and said, yeah, we struggled to get sound, we know it's not perfect, but when you watch the streams, it's, oh, doesn't it sound marvellous? It's just like being on the road. I think, no, it's not. You know, and that's where I find, right, off we go. Oh, hang on, put it in gear, Joe, come on, crying out loud. There we go. Always works. Yeah, when it's in gear. Yeah, it just annoys me when you've been told that it's wonderful and it's not, you know, and if yeah, okay, we realise it's not perfect, we really did struggle, you know, that's, yeah. Oh dear. Massive queue behind me, I think there isn't there, should we, yeah, let's just not look in our mirror. There we go. If I can't see it, it's not there. Are you driving trains down to Portsmouth tomorrow? Ooh, I don't know. I've not actually looked at what I'm doing tomorrow, to be honest with you. I know I start at 1:45. So, yeah, whatever leaves at about 1 o'clock. Oh, right, darts, as in, right, okay. Like some sort of rapid transit thing. I don't know, I've not been to Ireland in over... God, when did I last go to Ireland? I went to Northern Ireland February last year. When did I actually go to Ireland? Bloody hell. That's a couple of years ago, it's that. Really, really, really want to go back to Dublin. I enjoyed the funny buses with the, you know, the windscreens were weird. And if you don't know what I mean by that, have a look at the Geminis. Like, they have B9 Geminis and the fronts are odd. Right, we're in Saxelby. I mean, we've driven this before, haven't we? There's a couple of minor changes. I particularly really like the canal now. You can see the boats on there. And again, Mr. Moose will now come back and say, no, it was always like that. But I'm pretty sure I've never seen a narrowboat floating down the canal here. But it's nice. Oh, Richmond lives in Dublin. Oh, well, you will, yeah, you'll know exactly what I mean by the Geminis with the funny front ends, won't you? Piazza, yeah, I absolutely agree. The sounds can make or break a product. Completely. Completely. Right, where are we going? So 106 to Lincoln straight on, 106 to Gainsborough turn left. So I'm assuming we're doing a little lap round the houses, quite literally. Yeah, the sounds can make or break a product, which is why, you know, the Blueprint Gemini, the B7, not the B9, I like the B9. The B7 just sounds naff. You know, the Hoover version sounds good. But if that sounded like properly like a Gemini, that would be easily my favourite bus, and it'd have been spammed on this channel, it really would. Because I do like a B7 Gemini. It was always like that, excellent. And look, there it is again on the left. As someone who floors it on OMSI 24/7, this is hard to watch. Ooh, we're driving, you know, we're driving properly. We're bang on time. We're doing 20 odd miles an hour in a residential area. That is, yeah, it's fine. No, I was really annoyed about that American nicknamer. Yeah, I was so annoyed. Like, genuinely. I went to load it up. And the save file, I don't really understand it. The save file, like half of the routes were missing. But it was really random, and like some routes were there with no buses on, and I got to the depot, like when I went on the depot, and like all the parking spaces were missing, and this has happened to me before on City Bus Manager. But like they were all missing and half the buses were there, and I was like, what the hell? And I went back through the, because I've been doing the London series, obviously all the autosaves had overwritten, and it was all the London autosaves. I was so annoyed, like genuinely so annoyed. My other half was like, why are you stomping around the kitchen? I'm like, don't speak to me. I was so wound up by it. So I was like, right, now I've got to do a poll for what people want to see, and now I've got to, you know, and I can't do a video because, you know, we need to wait for the results of the poll, and I'd set aside an hour, and I'm like, now there's just a waste of hour. I was really annoyed. Do you use a steering wheel? I use a Thrustmaster T300 RS, which is genuinely a brilliant wheel. I mean, it's not cheap. I mean, it might be now because I've had it years and years and years, probably about 5 years. So it doesn't owe me anything. But yeah, I think it's quite good. Tom says, Joe Dobson, a little birdie has told me another beta for Morden is en route. Oh, good God, don't send me it now. There's too much on the plate. As I was talking, I was talking to Tom the other night, as it happens, and I was like, oh God, the amount of stuff that I've got to do.
Good day, driver.
Ooh, Flying Southerner. Joe, you'll find this cool. I've managed to get my hands on a copy of the Avanti West Coast IET driver manual. All 300 and odd pages of it. Good Lord. Good Lord. Yeah, the driver manuals, when I got my hands on a copy of the driver manual for some of the traction I drive. Yeah, there's a lot of it, isn't there? Like a hell of a lot. You're like, oh my God, I hope I don't have to know this inside out, upside down. And you pretty much do. That's why it's the driver manual. Oh my Lord. Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah, okay, we've had our first collision. Are you having a laugh? Right, okay. Well, that doesn't count. Well, you can't park there, can you? For crying out loud. That would not look good without some context. Right, off we go. Oh, we're late now. Right, we'll have to put our foot down after that. EJ Vibes, maybe Joe would enjoy a little solo hybrid. Ooh, now that's exciting. Turn your driver lights on. Oh, hang on, right, there's too much happening now. We're about to put this person through the windscreen. There we go. Ta, love. I didn't get a thank you. Is the preserved Eclipse going to make a return? Hopefully. Hopefully. The problem with the preserved buses at the moment is, number one, time, because, you know, my buses are up in Stoke-on-Trent and I'm on the south coast, so it takes quite a while to get there. But also, money, because I've taken a £10,000 wage drop to do the job that I'm doing at the moment, which obviously in time it will step up, but while I'm on the training rate, I have literally no money. So yeah, it's time and money at the moment, which is brilliant because obviously, like YouTube, I've had to do more YouTube, which is fine. But YouTube has been going well, you know, so it's sort of offset it a little bit. sort of offset it a little bit. But yeah, it's just one of them. I'd like to. I really do want to. And like I say, I went and saw my buses the other day, and I was quite sad. Like, oh, they look really miserable. But yeah, it's slowly, it's slowly getting there. So any studios, should I get the Renown, Veiling Pack, Master Deck Pack, or Omnidecker? Out of all of them, I would probably lean to the Renown or the Veiling. I like both of those. The Master Deck is great. I just don't share the love of them that a lot of people seem to have. And the Omnidecker, I mean, they never really had a lot of Omnideckers where I sort of grew up, so I don't really use them, to be honest with you. We are very late. Right, come on, go. Yeah, the buses are up in the northwest. Is Stoke-on-Trent not classed as the northwest? It's more northwest than I am at the moment, put it that way. I can babysit the Eclipse for you if you want. I mean, to be fair, that would be fine. It's not going anywhere. Or do you mean the Euro 4? Bus Will, would you ever buy B90L? It's funny you should say that, actually. I was looking at that the other night. I mean, I haven't got the money to buy B90L, but, would be good, wouldn't it? Right, have we got these? No, these aren't passengers. Keep going, Joe. Keep going. Are you going to be driving trains to Shanklin? I do not live on the Isle of Wight, sadly. Yeah, I'm still on the mainland. Did you get the scenario working? Yes, I believe I did in the end. That was the Holyhead one, wasn't it, that you sent me? That guy Dylan says, we just got rid of our Omnideckers in Plymouth. Oh yes, they did have some Omnideckers down in Plymouth, didn't they? Have they got rid of them now? I remember last time I was down in Plymouth, I saw a training bus, Citaro. I was like, oh my god, it's a Citaro, it's a Citaro, that's so good. Callum Williamson, the Dart will be released when the Dart is released. I know Josh has had a lot on his plate as of recently. He's got a couple of other things going on, a couple of other business ventures. So, yep, the Dart will be here when he gets round to it, I guess. Which, would be lovely. I don't know. Josh has a habit of working on things and then just dropping them on my knee. Just like, oh yeah, by the way, I did this. So, I don't know. He might send me the... I mean, to be fair, it would be very much sort of like... It would be very apt for him just to send me it now and be like, oh yeah, by the way, I know that you're really, really busy. But if you could just do a few videos on this as well. I don't have the time. Honestly, I'm so knackered. I've done like... I think this is the 9th. We've done 8 OMSI videos in the last 2 days. Which is great. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm really like, oh, I'm so tired now. That's the thing, yeah, same one, Will. The Veiling Classics pack, that's all gone very quiet. I'm sure that, but I know they've got a lot of projects on, haven't they, Master Switch at the moment? Because there's Arcala, there's the Veiling Classics, there's something else, isn't there? There's a lot of things going on. Right, okay, we're still a minute late, so we'll have to... there we go. Stephen, National Express West Midlands are now not ordering any buses after the electroliners. Oh wow, okay, are they taking it in-house like B Network? Oh! Ah! Can't just spawn in there. Good lord. Leap out my skin. How were you able to physically do so many videos at once? Yeah, I had the afternoon off. I was on earlys. I finished at about 11 o'clock in the morning, so I had all afternoon yesterday. So, it can be done. It's gone like B. Ooh. I hope they pick a nicer livery. That B Network, I heard someone refer to it as insipid lemon. The B Network insipid lemon livery. And I love it. Absolutely love it. Right, here we go. Newton-on-Trent. So I think, is this all new? I don't recall driving around here before. You should do a meet and greet. We could do that. I usually do that at bus rallies. People, you know, if I mean, I know that I haven't been to any bus rallies recently, but yeah, when we go to bus rallies, usually you'll be there with like the bus and everything, obviously. And people come up to you like, "Hi, are you Joe?" I'm like, "Yes, I am. Hello." You know, and I stand and chat with people. It's really nice, actually. Really nice. We can't floor it. It's a residential area. The residents at Dunham Close will be kicking off. But yeah, it's... Right, hang on, slow down. The problem is I've upset that many creators over the years. You know, by... Especially Dovetail, by referring to their, you know, some of the stuff that they've done. Not all of the stuff, granted. Some of the stuff is absolutely brilliant. I'm a real fan, and I keep coming back to this. The Medway Valley line. If you are looking for an add-on for Train Simulator, for Train Sim World, Medway Valley, honestly, you will not be disappointed. It's fantastic. They really, really have done a brilliant job with that. Does your other half work on the railways with you? No, my other half does not work on the railways. Yeah, that's just me sort of on my own, that one. It would have to be at the Sand Martin if you did. That is absolutely brilliant. Love it. Oh, that would be the curb. Too busy looking at the chat, never mind. Well, that was a waste of time going round here. Right, off we go. Well, this is it, you know, and I'd like to think that, you know, perhaps I'm wrong, perhaps I'm right, I don't know, but I'd like to think I'd try and be as fair as possible. And I don't like saying that something's terrible. I'd much rather someone send me something and I'd be like, oh my god, this is fantastic. You know, I really would. I don't... Some people are like, Joe just gets a kick out of criticising other people's work, and I absolutely do not. Absolutely do not. You know, I love when things are brilliant. It's so good. You know, like the Adstow project. I know you'll be sick of hearing about the Adstow project. Lincolnshire that I'm driving at the moment. All of these, absolutely brilliant. You know, Fiesa sound mods, fantastic. You know, the VIX ticket machine moving across. I know that that's Blueprint, but it's nice. You know, it's brilliant. And, you know, I really, really do like it when things are fantastic. The Scania sound pack is currently private, but I have spoken to Fiesa, and I do believe that that they are going to release it at some point. I think they're carrying on working on it and tweaking it and things. But yeah, from what I've gathered, there is plans that this will be a public sound pack. Right, round we go. I'm expecting a car to come hurtling round the corner. We're off to a place called Kettlethorpe now. Oh, there we go. Look at that, you see. Daniel's got it. Heading to Lafferton? Lawton? Who knows? Kettlethorpe and Torksey next. Right, round we go. So we're in Kettlethorpe at the moment. Good lord, these roads are... this must be brilliant to drive a bus around. This is a road Joe's going to crash on. Pink Bear, Orange Bear Songs has absolutely zero confidence in my abilities. Although, to be fair with OMSI, it's not normally due to my abilities or lack thereof, is it? It's usually traffic, in all fairness. What have I been watching on telly recently? I have been working my way through Modern Family, because I can just watch that. I love Modern Family. It's so easy to watch. And Brooklyn Nine-Nine, me and my other half are watching, which we've both watched before, but we're just watching it again because Brooklyn Nine-Nine is absolutely fantastic. Which reminds me of travelling with TLC Travel. What a throwback that is. Little Ebden Bridge runs, Todmorden runs. Brilliant. On little solos. Or were you on the TLC Bradford division? Because there was two like little separate divisions, wasn't there? Do you work in Manchester? I used to work in Manchester, and I work down on the south coast. I had to move down here because I wanted a train driver's job, and everywhere up north must have heard of me, so whereas down here they were like, yeah, okay, we don't know who you are. I'm sure they'll come to regret that in time, I'm sure. No, everything seems to be going really, really well at the moment. I'm having the absolute time of my life. Oh, there you go. So it will be public. I'm not too keen on the SP cooling fans. They have no startup and just fade in and out. I want to try and get a proper recording of that. Then it shouldn't be too far off release. And that is with regards to the Scania sounds, which we've currently got on this. Right, we'll carry on going. So we're 1.9 minutes early. Have you had any interesting shifts yet as a train driver? Yeah, there's been a couple of bits and pieces, bits of disruption. Livens the day up, doesn't it? Oh, hang on, right, we need to pull in here. At the White Swan, which is good because this is new. This is all new. I like this road. There we go. Right, we'll just block the whole road. Look at that. This is lovely, and this is obviously all custom. Do you know what we need? And I don't know if it's like... no, it probably won't be here. I was going to say we need like one of those, you know, the yellow bollards that's like on a crossing, and we need it knocked over. This sort of strikes me as a sort of area where someone would have come round the corner way too fast and gone bump straight over a bollard here. Just totally missed it. That's just flattened, all like sort of over here, just in the shrubbery. I don't know what it is about this area that suggests that would be here. It might be a really, really lovely area. I don't know. But, dear, we're causing mayhem, aren't we? Full shebang, hello, how are we doing? Can you give us an update on your buses? Unfortunately, Richmond, they're just where they were to begin with. Yeah. There's absolutely no differences. Skylord says, this isn't New Joe, the 107 comes through here. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, yeah, excellent. Yeah, this was here all along. What on earth am I on about? You should have stopped at the next stop. This bit isn't new either. Excellent. Do you know what? The thing with Lincolnshire is it's such a vast map that I forget which bits are new and which bits aren't. Oh dear. Right. Off we go. Yeah, I mean, this was always here. Yeah, what am I on about? Of course it was. Duh. Right, we'll carry on. You should have stopped at the next bus stop. So is the next bus stop new? Is there something excellent at the next bus stop? Oh, here we go. Yeah, look, we turn off. The 107, the 105 also come up here. Right, okay. Yeah, I see that now. Ooh, where are we going? Oh, yeah, hang on. I do know this bit. Yeah. You should have stopped at the next bus stop. Yeah, this makes sense to stop here. I see. Yes. Right, there we go. Excellent. That... Oh, do you know?
Good day, driver.
Good morning.
Why do 185s rev their engines at stations? It's usually if they're hunting, so it's like... I think, and you know, I'm not an engineer, I'm not particularly mechanically minded, but I think the reason is like, if they're going to stall, and it's like trying to prevent itself from stalling, so it revs. Sometimes buses do it, and you know, I've heard 158s doing it, but 185s do seem particularly prone to doing it. I think that's why, anyway. I think that's why. Right, what's happening here? That's fine. Have you got any mugs for that? Do you know what? I don't. We really need to do the merch shop. I really need to do the merch shop. It's just having time because I've been so busy this last 6 months with learning. Like literally, I have been back to school. I've got that many folders with paperwork everywhere. You know, there's so much, and like revision. So, 2 hourly 100 runs, Lincoln to Gainsborough, plus New Friday and Saturday shorts, between Curtin and Scunthorpe. Excellent! Oh, that'll be good. I really like this route. Well, this map. I really do like this map. It's fantastic for your long runs. The only problem is I have to set aside quite a lot of my afternoon or evening if I want to just sit and pootle along. And I tend to find if I'm going to do that, what I usually do, Talksy, what I usually do is do a video on it. Have you watched Android? No, I haven't. Everyone's raving about it at the moment. When are we getting a Joe Dobson calendar? What, with me on every month? Or screenshots from games on every month? Do you have any model buses for sale? I have lots of model buses, but no, none of them are for sale. I bought a, it's just come in the post today, a Virgin Trains picture book. When I say picture book, that makes it sound like it's for children. It's a book and it's full of pictures, photos, if you will, of like Virgin Trains over the years, and another one on Voyagers. Because you know I've got this sort of love of Voyagers, and I've got this picture book of 185s, which was done when they were new. So I saw this online. It was, and to be honest with you, like I say, I'm absolutely skint at the moment. So I really don't need to be buying all this nonsense. But I saw it on eBay and I was like, ooh, I like that. So I bought it. It was only about 15 quid. But yeah, you know, I want a picture book of HSTs. Quite like a picture, like, I mean, I don't know if anyone's done one, but like 350s over the years. It's like a proper hardback book. It's nice. It's lovely. It's a shame nobody does it for like buses, isn't it? Like, you know, over the years. Nice frame book, but I guess the railways have a bit more of a following, don't they? I could do a calendar. I'd pay 30 quid. 30 quid for a calendar. God, could you imagine, not Timothy? That would be a very expensive... that would be a very expensive calendar. Call it a photo album instead of a picture book. There we go, yeah. But I thought a photo album, you could, like, slot them in and out, couldn't you? Hamish, good evening. No, don't worry, you're absolutely fine. Is there any new buses coming? At the moment, there's a couple of things that are in the works. Obviously, there's the Evora and the flat-top Gemini from Master Switch, which are looking at... I say flat-top Gemini, it might be a street deck, I'm not entirely sure. It's meant to be coming with our Carla. There's obviously the Studio Polygon Dart that's in the works. There's a Veiling Classics pack. There's quite a lot of stuff that's in the works. But again, like proper, like in-depth buses, like what Studio Polygon and Master Switch do, you know, they take time, don't they? And a lot of the times, I mean, I can't speak for Master Switch, don't really know. But, you know, Josh at Studio Polygon works full-time. Studio Polygon isn't his full-time gig. That's just a little side hustle. So, you know, sometimes work takes over, doesn't it? And, you know, people get busy with, like, going to the gym or relationships or family, you know, and it just, and all of a sudden 6 months has disappeared. And you're like, oh, my Lord, where did that go? Martin Church. Passengers. No worries, Richmond. Thanks for joining.
Top of the morning to you,
Like the Vladimir Putin calendar.
Hiya, driver.
Honestly, could you imagine?
Lovely.
Right, here we go. Oh wow,
Hello.
loads of people getting on. Hello,
Child
child.
return, please.
Right, child return. 10 pence change. You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, what now?
Single.
London Transport Spotter. I mean, you don't have to watch them. Yeah, there's a lot of OMSI content. Three OMSI developers dropped things on me. I'm like, we want videos. By the way, it's coming soon. I was like, ah. I mean, I don't actually know so much about Lincolnshire, because I think there's quite a bit to do on Lincolnshire, but obviously I wanted to do the live stream. Oh, here we go. Sorry, guys. Way.
What? Hello there.
Right, £5.80 adult return, £4.20 change. There we go. Yeah, thank you. Go and sit down. Could be a day in the life of a train driver. It would be good, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, well, I mean, there's no phones in the cab. You need special permission to do that. And obviously, with me training at the moment, it's a little bit early to do that. Joe Holland, member for 47 months. Good to see you on the buses. It is good to be back on the buses. It's such a long time since I've been like properly doing OMSI. At Stowe, where the child single is the same price as an adult. I know, I love that. This handles the hill with ease, doesn't it? the Adsto release date is. I genuinely don't know, actually. I think it was meant to be early this week. I believe that was public, but I think it's a little bit later than this week, because the latest beta just chucked up a couple of little bugs, so Jack's working on those. Yeah, it's sort of in the future. I mean, he's put something on Fellows Film, hasn't he, saying coming soon. So it can't be that far away. The amount of OMSI videos reminds me of when you did that Train Sim World 6 marathon. Was that when I was driving the Riviera line roads? Because that is another fantastic... Well, it's not so much an add-on. If you buy Train Sim World 6, it comes with. But that is a fantastic drive. Like, I really like that Riviera line. Because, I mean, it's pretty. It's very, very pretty. CG Skins, good evening, how we doing? No worries at all, been a while. Yeah, it has, I hope you're looking after yourself. Craig Wilson's off, thanks so much for joining. Could you imagine, Jack? Yeah, just in time for everyone to go back to school. That's the sort of thing I'd do just out of spite. Just, yeah. CG Skins in the stream, absolutely. In the day life of a train driver, what you do? I drive trains. I don't know. I feel like you're asking questions that I don't know how to answer. Yeah, it's yeah. I don't know. Thoughts on Euro Truck Sim 2? I really want to. Yeah, I really want to get that Coaches DLC, which I know it's coming, and I shouldn't be impatient. But yeah, I'm excited for that Coaches DLC. We need to do like a multiplayer, so hopefully the DLC will work with pro mods. I mean, we don't have to do multiplayer, do we? No, sorry, we don't have to do pro mods straight away, because you can do multiplayer, can't you? You can do Truckers MP with just the basics. Yeah, I really, really want to get my hands on that. It will be brilliant. Hamish, it was madness at Newton Abbot today. Just spent the time watching new tricks on my phone to block out the endless cancelled announcements. Oh, what was happening at Newton Abbot? Truckers MP, there's a Mercedes Turismo coach. Come off it. You mean the Actros? You don't mean Turismo, surely. Right, we're going left here. The 100 goes right. Right, where are we going? We're going down to Stowe. Oh, round we go. Nobody getting on, nobody getting off. We're still bang on time. What map are we on? We are on Lincolnshire V6. This is the upcoming Lincolnshire. I believe there's more to do. I don't believe it's like Adsto where the release is imminent, but yeah, Mr. Moose has done the Lincolnshire V6 with the route 106. We've now got extra on the 106. Nearly clipped the mini give over. We did nothing of the sort. Loads of room. Torvego, they've called it, a mixture of both. You can change the whole into... Wow, I need to do this. Right, we're going to cancel this stream now. And we're going to go and find out what this Mercedes-Benz coach is. Because anyone who knows me will know that I'm a bit of a Mercedes-Benz geek. Yes, I believe Transpennine are stopping at Todmorden, aren't they? I did one. I don't think I... Did I stop at Todmorden? I can't remember. I know I stopped at Sorby Bridge. Mythenroyd, when it was like one of these weekend services. I didn't like it. I liked working express trains. I didn't like stopping at all the little places. Tips to find Joe. Put cameras all over different lines on the southwest and keep them there. I know. You could do. Are we going on to Truckers MP? That would be so good, wouldn't it? We do need to... I always enjoyed it when we did like a big convoy. But again, I just haven't had the time. And truck sim stuff never does as well. It's, you know, it's really annoying because I enjoy driving it. Always enjoyed playing truck sim. Are you missing TPE? There are bits. I miss the people. I do miss the people. There is some fantastic people that work for TPE, you know, and I go as far as to say some of them are my friends. Just some of them, man. Some of them. There'll be some watching, like. Yeah, no, there's some wonderful, wonderful people. But then there's some wonderful, wonderful people that I've met at my current employer. So, you know, it's. I think the railway in general, there's a lot of brilliant people that work on the railway. It's, you know, it's nice. Stowe Village. Now, one thing that I really, really like, and Mr. Moose has said this to me on the where was it we communicated? Discord. That's where it is. Yeah, has said that because Mr. Moose's maps, if you've driven a lot of them, you'll notice that at like peak time there are more people getting on your bus. During the day it's quieter, and like going into Lincoln in a morning there will be more people getting on than getting off. Coming out of Lincoln in an evening, there will be very busy from the bus station. There'll be more people getting off as you go. You know, and that's one thing on Mr. Moose's maps that he does so well. And that will feature on this as well. So like when you're coming out of Lincoln on a, you know, in a morning, there might not be as many people on. Because they'll all be going to work and going to school and things. Which is lovely, isn't it? It's just the little things. It's the little things that make it fantastic. What classes of train do you drive? I drive 2 classes of train. It's nice. Bit of variety. But not too much. You know, just a little bit of variety. Right, off we go. Keep going, keep going. Oh, I thought it'd do a little kick down there, but it didn't. Who is the owner of Adstow? Yes, Mr. Sargent is the author. I guess the owner of Adstow is the Adstow mayor. Or mayoress, who knows? Recommend it 100%. They beep if you turn in too close to something or near clipping an object. Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, the Mercedes. Oh, yeah. Pick up passengers. Oh, duh. Manchester Victoria been seeing 150-2s. Yeah, there's some in the west now, isn't there? Magic Toad was prattling on about that. So for one time, the 150-2s were all in the east and the stroke 1s were all in the west, weren't they? And they seem to have swapped them around now. When's your next supermarket video, Paul? It will probably be Monday. I've not decided yet. Yes or no? Yes but no but. Give over. Yes or no, this run you should be nearly empty leaving Lincoln and you are now picking up the Gainsborough shoppers. You'll not pick up on this bit as the 100 is the fast bus. You see, it's bits like that. Why would they get on the little town runner, which is what I'm on at the moment, and they could get on the fast one? I like it when you send me things. Just the detail, it's just the things like that. You know, little, you know, you didn't have to do that. We could have stopped at this bus stop here and had 3 million people getting on. It's nice things. Fiesa, if you don't stop teasing me about the Mercedes-Benz coach, I'm going to have to kick you out of the stream. I don't know how I kick you out of the stream. I can't kick you out of the stream. That's, yeah, I can't do that. I can mute your comments, though. I think Fiesa should do a sound enhancement pack for the Digibus Mirage. Absolutely. You might be in luck there. You might be in luck there. Watch this space. There you go. Beat me to it there. I've already said to Fiesa that we need a B70L enhancement pack, which you could actually use the sounds twice, couldn't you? You could use them on the Blueprint Gemini. You could also use it on the ALX400, the V3D ALX400, of which I'd really like a proper ZF gearbox. I'm sure there's a video on YouTube of me driving one that Josh did. He did some sounds, B70L sounds, but I don't think I've got it on my computer anymore, which is really annoying. For the V3D ALX400. I'd like proper B7 sounds and a knackered gearbox. It couldn't get up the hill in West Country. I don't know if you remember it. So this is the problem now, Fies, because people know that you're talented at making sound packs. Everybody's loading work onto your plate. Yes, I absolutely agree. We do need a 180 enhancement pack for Train Sim. Mainly one where you can place it in the scenario editor without it crashing the game. It's so, like, volatile, that bus. PT mount. Still got Gemini 1s on my local. That's brilliant. B7s or B9s. There we go. 106 going... round the houses here, through a place called Derby. Through a place called Kexby, I can read. My eyes aren't that bad. I genuinely thought that said Derby for a second. Like, good lord, we've come west. I don't know, Kelly, to be honest with you. I don't know what's happening next for Train Sim Classic with Armstrong Powerhouse. I'd like a 143 and a 144 enhancement pack, I'm not going to lie. I mean, they've already got the sounds for the 142, haven't they? That would be pretty cool. Probably drive the Voith variant of the Fiesa Enviro 200. It has new funky sounds. Fiesa's not sent me the latest version of it. I found that quite a few of the Voith sounds on that, unless I was driving the wrong one or unless Fiesa sent me an older version of it, they were clipping, so I didn't want to do it because it was clipping a little bit. I sort of didn't want to show it off if I had the wrong version. Martin Calway 2009, love the videos. Thank you so much, Martin, that's really kind of you. Your OMSI looks really good and crisp compared to some people's. OMSI is a difficult one, isn't it? And I mean, I've said this before, but yeah, OMSI is a difficult one. It's like you could have the best computer in the world, but you still can't whack your settings up to the best because OMSI is only a 32-bit program rather than a 64-bit. So, you know, you can't just, like a lot of things, because I mean, I'm using a 4090 and a i9 12900K, so quite an old system now. I've had it quite a few years. Don't get me wrong, still a fantastic computer and it does me well. But yeah, hang on, pub on the left here. But you know, even that, brilliant system, a lot of stuff, like a lot of games, I can just turn the settings up to ultra, but you can't do that on OMSI because it just won't work. Oh, hang on, there we go. Right, okay.
Morning, sweetie.
Hang on. Oh, what now? There we go.
Hi, handsome.
But yeah, OMSI does run well.
routine
OMSI does run well on my PC, it has to be said. But then again, because it's a 32-bit program, it can run well on less good PCs, you know what I mean? What's your favourite train livery? Ooh, Hamish, that's a good one. I always liked that 185 in Dynamic Lines. I like the 158s in the Northern Spirit livery. And I always liked Stagecoach's stuff, you know, South West Trains, East Midlands Trains. Virgin Trains West Coast, not Virgin Trains East Coast. I thought that was horrible. That Coca-Cola can livery. You know, East Coast, GNER. There's been so many. Collect that fibre, have I not? That's no, I did. I did. Right, there we go. Whoa! Stop, stop, stop. The Kit Kat livery. So is that the Virgin Stripes?
What?
I'm assuming that's the one you mean. Because that's the only 87 livery I can think of that was red. VHF XN2, been loving the OMSI 2 content recently. Good, I am glad, thank you. I've been really enjoying doing it. Oh, not the Coca-Cola 91, Wesley, good lord. It just, oh, it was such a stylish looking train and they put such a god-awful livery on it. Yeah, I agree, Hamish. GNER, lovely livery. Oh, you're looking at the one under the ticket machine. Oh no, that's I can give that as change, you see. I'm surprised that if you open the window it doesn't blow away. Ooh, first Great Western Dynamic Lines. Very nice indeed. I believe it was called Neon. I believe it was called Neon, that livery. That was on the HSTs, you mean? That was a good livery. But yeah, Dynamic Lines look fantastic on whatever they put it on. Whether it was on a Pacer, whether it was on an HST, whether it was on... Oh, do you mean that? Because there was one that was actually in like a Dynamic Lines that faded, but it never caught on. They did Neon instead, didn't they? But yeah, on the 185's Capital Connect. Oh, oh my lord. OMSI driver, you might be onto something there. You might be onto something. Favourite bus livery? Oh, let's go back to the mid-2000s. First Barbie, Arriva Cotswold Stone, Stagecoach Beachball. Just when all the buses were in that, it was a good time. It was a lovely time. I feel like bus liveries have got very lazy. Like the new Arriva bus colours, it's just one colour. You know, with the drunken paperclip logo. The new Stagecoach livery, just dark blue. You know, what happened to the swooshes and the design and the, you know, the passion for making a bus look fantastic. Now it's just a bit, I mean, it's not bad, you know, it does the job, but you know, like, where's the, yeah. Not Timothy, I watched you recently drive a 175 from Preston to Blackpool. Good lord, that was a while ago. Keep going, come on, we're just slipping behind. Network Southeast, yeah, that's another brilliant one. I mean, the new GBR livery is sort of a bit of a modern Network Southeast, isn't it, with blue, white and red. My lord, we are literally out in the middle of a field. We could just go as the crow flies. This is genuinely what this road is like. Good lord. What's that over there? Oh, are we at an airport? Wow. Now this is new. I know that you're going to say no, it's been here, or you know, this was always here. But I'm going to continue to say that this was new. Oh. Old girl's just landed a Cessna and now she's getting bussed back into town.
Hello, driver.
Right, off we go. Keep going. Abbeville Railway, hello! Oh, you saw my bus in Halifax? Oh, that must have been a while ago. That was a while ago. It's not been on the road in over a year now. I still blame Rhys Sterling. That's a name you'll know from OMSI from years ago. Very good friends with Rhys and his partner Jamie, the Wigan Bus Preservation Group. And it was them that broke 66780, so blame them. It was working before I went on holiday, and I got a phone call on holiday. We were reversing your bus and we'd broken it. So just blame them. I don't think they watch my videos. It's a shame. I was hoping they'd be in the chat. They'd be like, no, we didn't break it. Don't blame us. They absolutely did. Just blame them. I think it's because my bus looks so much better at rallies than any of their stuff. So they sabotage me. This must be what it is. It must be what it is. I mean, no, genuinely. Joking aside, I have a lot of... put my teeth in, try again. A lot of love and respect for those guys. They're fantastic. They do a lovely job. They still sabotage me, though. Still sabotage me. You can drive buses and trains, Joe. You better learn to fly. I know. I'd love to do my pilot's license. Are we doing the run back to Lincoln? I hope so. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Springthorpe. Right, okay. That was probably last year, yeah, in Manchester. I do miss going to bus rallies. I want to have 1110 sort of up and running, because it only needs a new air dryer. Well, I mean, we've not had it through its first MOT yet. It needs a new alternator, a new air dryer.
Hello.
Right, okay, hang on, child, £7.10. 5, 7, 10. What? Change voucher? No. Child.
Excuse me.
Just have a little bit of patience, or I'll open this door.
Hello. Driver.
There you go. Yeah, go and sit down.
Morning. Hi, handsome.
After this, you've got to do the longest route in Adstow. I think that's the 16A. I think. Mr. Moose, so far just this. Okay, so far it's just this that's coming. This new section. So it might not be V6, it might be 5.1. Oh! Look, you made me clip the curb there, Mr. Moose. Now I look like I've been lying to people when I say V6 is coming. No, 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 you've got to delay the release and add something exciting new. And then it can be V6. And then it doesn't make me look like I was lying. Audio is definitely delayed. Yeah, I don't understand why that's been happening. So I updated OBS, which is what I used to record. And now it does this. So annoying. Finley Stuff says, I'm not too far behind you, I'm in Derby. Oh, lovely. Pink Bear, Orange Bear songs, you said. Add market raisins. Oh, I don't like raisins. It's just a manky fruit, isn't it? No, don't add market raisins. Trying to think where you could add. I don't know. I mean, I don't know Lincolnshire at all. It's only like 1 second, nothing too major. Right, okay, let me just pause that there. I'll see. You watch, I'm going to break the whole stream now. Right, if I do that, is that better? Has it made everything worse? No, chocolate raisins are not tasty. The only thing good about chocolate raisins is sucking the chocolate off them and spitting the raisins into the bin. Oh. Right, has that fixed the delay?
Good morning.
Fine, we'll stick with V6. Hooray! Nothing wrong with a bit of peer pressure. It's a shame that, like... Oh, it's not really fixed it. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I don't know... Like, is it any better? Is it worse? It hasn't changed much. Excellent. To be fair, no. Yeah, I have no idea why. Like... So it was delayed, and then, like... Supermarket Simulator was the only one that was the problem, and then I fixed it, and then it's updated again, and it's broken it again. That's made it worse. Oh, right, okay, well, I'll put it back to how it was then. Hang on. No, yogurt-coated raisins are manky as well. Just anything with raisins in, just awful. Right, okay. So if I offset it the other way, has that made anything better? Has it made it worse? Oh, hang on, brake for the corner, Joe. Good lord. Oh my god, we're going round on 2 wheels. You might have to reset your OBS presets. Oh god, redo the lot. No! Don't like doing that. Do you know, for the past 2.5 years now, I've had to boot my computer from the BIOS. Every time I turn it up. Every time I turn my computer on, I have to boot it from the BIOS. And that's purely because I don't want to reinstall Windows. I took it into the guy in the computer shop near me, and he was like, yeah, you could solve this easily, just reinstall your Windows. I'm like, no! Don't want to reinstall Windows. So yeah, for the last 2.5 years, every time I turn it on, I've had to sort of press... Oh, it's better. Oh, right, so I've just reset that to normal. Right, okay. Because when I was recording, this wasn't right. Yeah, the idea of doing a Windows reinstall... The last time I did that, we had an American series on the go. Cross-continental America. And I accidentally wiped the series for Transport Fever. Just the indicator stick repeating. Well, it will be, because I'm indicating. That will be why. I mean, to be fair, the sounds for the cars passing is generally off on OMSI anyway. So I wouldn't use that as a... Tell you what, does this work? There you go. That's how we'll decide if it's delayed. Right, where are we now? So, oh, okay. I feel like I know where this is. Right, okie dokie. Bus station round here. So we're going to come into Gainsborough from a different direction then. Because we've already got the one, haven't we, round Corringham. What route is this? This is the 106, which I believe... Oh, it's still delayed. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, hang on, we're running early again. We're running early again. Right, we're going to have to pull in here. Right, there we go. Just twiddle our thumbs for a few minutes. In terms of the return trip, yeah, that one from the depot, is it not an empty stock? Because I was looking, I was going to do it from the depot, and I was like, oh my god, it takes so long to get to Lincoln. How does it take so long? Yeah, I was just going to do this run on the way back, to be honest with you. I was just going to turn around and go back again. That's what I tend to do when I do... can we have this on? Too warm. Do you have to turn it on down here? Is that it? Oh, thank God. Bit of air conditioning. Oh, lovely. Right, now the steering wheel's gone. There we go. It's back again. Yeah, it was Gainsborough empty to Lincoln. You should be early. You have about 2 to 3 minutes of slack on this bit. You see, I like that. I found Adstow quite stressful trying to keep running on time. Like, really stressful. Dear me. Oh, what's this now? Somebody's commented on something, OMSI. Can you do a video where you break all of the rules, crashing multiple times, driving past bus stops? That's most of my videos, isn't it? PT Mount Enviro 400 MMCs don't suit this livery, do you not think? I always quite like them in this livery. I mean, this livery is one of those timeless ones where I think you could put it on any bus. Oh, Iceman's on the travels. Good evening, Joe, from a travelling me on an LNER from York to Newcastle. Oh, are you off home? Have you been to York for the day? Perhaps London. Who knows? LNER do go to London. I know this. I hope you're having a lovely time. You're brave travelling on a Saturday night. Saturday night trains frighten me. Even as a driver. I'm like, oh, I'm going to hide in the front. Gonna hide. People scare me. You prefer the Navy? Oh, get out. Beachball on a Yutong double deck. Yeah, but you see, if they were ordered in that livery, we'd all think it looked marvellous. Whereas, because there's never going to be one ordered in that livery now, we'd be like, that's ridiculous. Right, why are we not going? Because I've put it in neutral. We've done it again. Joe, you imbecile. Right, there we go. Put it in gear, and it works a treat. Finley's running 15 minutes early. Good lord, everyone will miss the bus. What did you do when guarding a late night Transpennine? I used to walk through, hopefully not interacting with anybody. I'd smile at people and say good evening. But yeah, well, they didn't want to, you know, I didn't do tickets mainly because I valued my nose. And don't get me wrong, it's a big nose. You know, it's a lot of it to punch. But I used to make sure that everyone was okay, that there was nobody that needed help and everything. And that would pretty much be it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it, to be honest with you. Just because you don't know what's going to happen when people have had a drink, it's like, I felt quite uneasy. Yeah, I had a couple of not very nice experiences. But, you know, it's one of them. It was my job, and I had to put on a, put on a brave face and do it. But yeah, Saturday nights, Tuesday night, 11 o'clock at night, yeah, no worries. I'd wander up and down, hello, you know, all of that. I quite happily do tickets on late night trains. I never had much bother, but a Saturday night, no, I just wanted to keep everybody safe, get everybody home. Oh, remember the Birmingham map, the Sutton Coldfield map? And the only thing we had to drive was the Enviro 400, but the Hong Kong version, if you remember. Brilliant. That would be good if someone remade that. I mean, that was like... Was that OMSI 1? I like the fact that we're coming into Gainsborough from the other direction. It's sort of just... Because a lot of the time you're coming down the same road past Gainsborough Lee Road, don't you? So it's nice that this is here. Obviously we're coming in past the supermarket. God, it's like being on Adstow, going past the supermarket. We're still really, really early. You get so much time down here, don't you? Good thing is, if you were stuck in traffic and you were late, catch up a bit of time. Oh, you pressed it too late if you wanted that bus stop. Can you do a flight sim stream again? Flight sim's a good one. I enjoy it, but I find that it can be difficult when you're in the cruise. There's not a lot to sort of do, and people get bored, and then they all leave, and you know, there's. I enjoy flight sim. I really do. What supermarket do you go to? I'd love to say that I shopped at Waitrose or M&S. My local supermarket is a Morrison's. Oh, there you go. That's an interesting one, Jack. Why does this not say 367? Has it been removed? In V6, Mr. Moose, over to you. A little birdie told me there's an Exeter map in development, and then a little birdie told me there's only one road. 367 now goes via the dual carriageway rather than Corringham Road. There you go, look at that. That's just, it's brilliant. Right, round we go. Gainsborough bus station's a weird one, isn't it? I feel like you're in the town centre and then you go off into this housing estate and then there's a bus, there's a bus station. Just bizarre. There's a shop down there called Chill. And obviously we have the Spandau Nerven Clinic for Gainsborough bus station. I hope Mr. Moose never, ever, ever replaces the bus station here. Like, I like it's changed, it has changed over the different versions of Lincolnshire, but the fact that that is still, right, hang on, Gainsborough bus station, it doesn't say, oh, to Lincoln, here we go, stand D. It just says Gainsborough bus station. Right, there we go, whoop. There we go, all the way through, look, one stop there. Is that Corringham Road? I was too early. Never mind, right, we're not actually due out for 25 minutes. Yeah, I really hope that, however much you update this never changes. You can make all of these custom buildings, Mr. Moose, but you have to leave this as the Spandau Nerven Clinic. I'll be really disappointed if you make a custom Gainsborough bus station building. Like, really disappointed. Right, okay, so 106, 107 to Lincoln. Park Springs, right, okay, so we just literally, oh, hang on, to Scunthorpe, 106. Hang on. Oh, we pick up over there, I see. Oh, wow, people are still getting off, good heavens. Lincoln to Gainsborough. Oh, hang on, right, can we... Right, I appear to have wrecked everything. Oh, no, there we go. No, we'll have to keep going, right, oh dear. This is a disaster, right, I've changed that, I don't... Right, this isn't working. Right, can we... 106. Right, well that doesn't work. It's historic. This used to be the centre of town, but now Marshall's Yard has taken most of the shops. Your return goes from stand A. Cheers for that, Goose. Right, Gainsborough to Lincoln. Okay, so I've got everything set up on here. I'm going to close the doors so that people don't board. We're all set up. I'm just going to nip for wee. And, oh, here we go. The Mooses. When the map is finished, you become a 107 now. Good Lord, Blue Transport. Oh, my Lord. Genuinely, that is really, really kind of you. Thank you so much. It's very kind indeed, the donation. My word, I nearly fell out. Literally, if that window had been open, I'd have fallen out. Right, okay. Well, now I definitely need a wee. Don't go anywhere, everybody. I shall be back in a tickety-boo. Right, there we go. I mean, that didn't take long, did it? Yeah, okie dokie. So, we're ready to go back now. I've twiddled with the settings and probably not fixed anything. But if I have, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? Right, okay. Off we go. We're just going to shunt down. Because we're ready for departure. What I actually realised is that I've got back here. And it's very, very warm in this room. It's probably more than 30 degrees. I was like, oh my god, it's hot in here. I hadn't realised. Right. Yeah, what was I saying? Thank you so much for that blue transport. That really, really is very kind of you indeed. That's ridiculously kind, honestly. Right, we're going to open that. We're going to open that. And, yes, blue does some lovely repaints. Fiesa says it's fixed. Have I actually fixed it? Like, does that work? I don't know. Oh my lord, there's nobody here. Although Fiesa, you said it was fixed last time and everyone else said it was broken. Oh, never mind. Oh, right, okay, so it's not fixed. Right, okay. I'll just put it back to how it was then. Right, there we go. Yeah, never mind. I genuinely have absolutely no idea. I have no idea. It might be the case, people, of that I just have to stop doing YouTube. It could have tipped me over the edge. Either that or I might need to find another software to record with. I don't understand, like, how many years have I been doing YouTube and OBS has been brilliant. And then all of a sudden, this has happened. Like, I don't understand. Maybe it's a Windows update that I've done. I've genuinely no idea. Eclipse 2 Lover says close and reopen the doors. I mean, I've put it back to how it was because I thought, well... Yeah. I mean, probably not. Because I put it back to how it was. Hang on, where are we? Let's try again. Let's, oh no, hang on, I'm messing about with the wrong thing now. I mean, to be fair, it's, yeah, the sound is delayed closing anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to have to stop streaming. It's all I can think of. It's all I can think of. Oh my lord, blue transport, honestly, really, really very kind indeed. I still don't know why the overlay's in dollars. I've no idea. Made a new Dalesway livery as well. Dale line if you'd like to view it on OMSI. It's for the 402 on Bodenham. Oh, I really like it when there's when people do fictional liveries for like Bodenham. Shouldn't be anyone here. No one will catch this bus to Lincoln apart from maybe me. And you've just dropped off the first load of shoppers, so they want to go shopping first. Oh, I love stuff like this. That's made it 95% worse. Fiesa, I don't know, maybe a fresh install of OBS. Yeah, I might have to. I might do that actually after the stream. Right, I've made it worse. Okay, well, of which case I will possibly... How about if I put it the other way? If I offset it that way? Does that work? Well, I don't know. Hang on, can I beep beep? I don't know, does that fix anything? Probably not. Because I was doing the minus and now I've gone the plus. I don't know, maybe it will. No, that's not... Okay, I'll just reset it back to normal, what it was. And we can just be a little bit delayed together. Oh, that's like seconds delayed. Excellent. So, yeah, that's really not made it better. Excellent. Rigged OBS. Yeah, I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to reinstall OBS. Oh, I hate reinstalling stuff. Mainly because I'm just so bone idle. Like, literally, I don't like doing things like that. I'm one of these people, and it's the same. I'm like this with the preserved bus, which is a preserved bus, everything breaks all the time, because that's just what preserved buses is. You just spend your life fixing things. It's so annoying. Yeah, I just like things to work. I like to get in my car, turn it on, and it, look, you know, it comes on and it drives. Switch to Bandicam. Oh, good lord, that's a blast from the past. The early 2000s are calling. Fraps, that's another one, isn't it? Right, off we go. So, we're off back with nobody on. I feel like we're sort of wasting our time here, but people like watching, don't they? So, you know. All the way back to Lincoln now. Oh, this lot have just got off my bus. Thought you said they were all going shopping, not that they were off to do a park run. I shall absolutely have a look after the stream, Blue. You need to do like a full load of like stuff, like a full repaint pack. You know, like what OMSI did with the Devon bus for West Country. I really like those liveries, I really, really do. So obviously, usually if we're going to Lincoln, we turn right, but we're going left. Mad Matt UK 123. Hi Joe from Lincolnshire. Originally, I wish the route was from Lincoln to Skegness, or Lincoln to Louth. You know those routes like the back of my hand. There you go, Mr. Moose. You were looking at something to put in Lincoln V6. Lincoln to Skegness. How did you get the Arcala map? Fully, very, very kindly sent it to me a couple of years ago to beta test, and to do some YouTube. It really is a wonderful map. Fully's done such a lovely job with that map, and hopefully continues to do so. I think there's a Skegness map being made. Not sure who by, haven't heard anything for a while, not sure if it's still going or not. Wow, that's exciting stuff. Oh yeah, I forget, when you come this way you do the little lap round town, don't you? Oh my goodness me, Blue Transport, honestly, it really is very, very kind indeed. Thank you so much. Honestly, this is why I stream, you see, everybody. It's not for the love anymore. No, but genuinely, thank you for supporting the channel. It's yeah, it's a time when it's necessary. Absolutely brassic. Oh dear, right, nobody's getting on here. I mean, these are the only runs we currently have on the 106, but obviously in time it will, you know, we'll have obviously, what, I don't know, the every hour. Send them for you for everyone to view. They are all private. Okie dokie. So these are the repents. So, I mean, if you get like, I mean, I could always tweak the AI list, unless you've already tweaked the AI list. Have you driven a Citaru in real life? No, I haven't. I haven't. I'd love to, but I haven't. Right, okay. So, we're going to do what I do on bus sim, bus bound, not stop at the stop signs, because I am just a rebel. Right, here we go. Round to the left. How are we late already? How to keep money on City Bus Manager. Oh, put some sightseeing routes in. They make so much money. It's brilliant. Honestly, you'll make so much money on sightseeing routes. But no, Blue Transport, yeah, if you do send them over, I'd love to do a video on them. You know, with all the lovely liveries. And if, you know, I can easily do an AI list myself for Bodenham, or if you've already got an AI list, bob that across as well. Arcala won't be coming out for a little bit. I've not heard anything on Arcala for a while, but yeah, it should be a pairware map coming with 2 buses. Very exciting stuff. The only thing that's missing is people cheering. Fier's a bit off topic. It's such a shame Josh is done with the Enviro 400 MMC. What do you mean? Cheers for that, Eclipse 2 lover. No, you have a lovely night. You have a lovely night. Thanks for joining in. Thrash up the hill, past the Peacock San Martin Hotel. No worries, not Timothy, no worries. I shall be back, like Terminator. Focus is still on stuff running out of Gainsborough Depot. Well, I mean, if you remember, this was always the Gainsborough map, wasn't it? And we had like 2 tiny little wee routes, didn't we? Like little shuttles. And when I loaded it, the first time I loaded Gainsborough, I was like, oh, is that it? And here we are, years and years and years later. I still like your Scunthorpe map. I liked all the little routes coming in and out of Scunthorpe. I always thought that was lovely. Have you tried the Arran Valley line on Trenton Classic? No, I haven't actually. Is it any good? Really miss Road Car. They were a great company and had some really interesting buses. Yes, and then Stagecoach came along, didn't they? No, don't worry, Hamish. It's absolutely fine. God, we really are empty going back, aren't we? Right, here we go. So going round to the left towards Curtin. Ah, right, I'm with you. Yeah, right, okay, on the Studio Polygon website. So the thing is that, so Studio Polygon was comprised of 2 people. You've got obviously Josh and First Enviro. And Josh did the Renown and the Streetlight, and First Enviro did the 400 MMC and was doing the Studio Polygon Gemini. And then they ended up going their separate ways. So Josh never actually did the Enviro 400 MMC, that was First Enviro. So I don't know, sort of, because they've gone their separate ways, how that works now, because, you know, it's like, I don't know if First Enviro can work on it, because it's a Studio Polygon product, and I don't know if Josh has the files to work on it, you know what I mean? So it's just sort of one of those of, this probably won't ever receive an update ever again now, unless, of course, it gets redone under Blueprint. But of course, then you've got the option, like you've got the argument for Blueprint, like will they do a load of work on a bus? Because like, would you buy it if it's already, you know, if it's already done? Like, if you've already got a payware Enviro 400 MMC, would you then spend another 12, 13, 14, 15 quid buying the bus that you've already got just for a few updates? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know like sort of where it stands in that sense. So yeah, that'll be why it probably never gets an update. I could be speculating, you know, maybe it will. I've no idea. This is the Enviro 400 MMC. This is the Scania version, the Scania cab. Oh my lord, Blue, honestly, seriously, it's very, very kind indeed. I hope you're not getting yourself into any sort of difficulties donating so much money, honestly. It's it really is appreciated. Like I say, if you've if you've got the money to spare, then obviously it's very kind. But yeah, please, please, please don't donate more than, you know, you've done more than your fair share. Sent the Dayline 402 repaint over. I'll get working on the other repaints I have for Bodenham. It does use some Arriva and First Bodenham repaints, but mainly my liveries for the Apsley area. That's very exciting. I mean, I love the Bodenham map. And Mr. Moogs, yeah, I'd seen that about redoing Scunthorpe. A daunting task, because it's such a big map, isn't it? Mr. Moose, I accept donations, but always keep them free at the point of download. No, that's a nice thing to do. I like that. You do work very, very hard indeed. All right, Corringham. Oh my lord, we've hit 42 subscribers. Not 42 subscribers. 42,000 subscribers. Cheers for that, Wesley. Hooray! Oh, I should have got a bottle of wine, shouldn't I? We've had a party. No, I'm being good. I'm being good. Right, okay, nobody's... Oh my lord, there's a child! Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. How do you get the West Country map? The West Country map, Jack, is available on the Fellows Film Studio. It's a free map. So yeah, it is a really good map, West Country. Got some cheap cider if you're interested. Do you deliver to Hampshire? And I say Hampshire. I don't live in Hampshire, but as soon as I say Hampshire, everyone will go, oh my god, I know who Joe works for now. I was waiting to see if the comments would light up with, oh my god. Oh my lord, yeah, Wesley, 8k subscribers away from hitting 50k. I don't think we'll do that this year, to be honest with you. It would be nice, wouldn't it? It would be nice. You know, I do put a lot of work into this, I really do, and it's really nice that it pays off. It really is. You know that my absolute favourite thing about doing this now is that, like, when you meet people, and you know, like, oh, what do you do in your spare time? Oh, you know, I've got a little YouTube channel and this, that, and the other, and they're like, oh yeah, what is it you do? Oh, I play some games and talk a load of bollocks while I do it, and people seem to quite enjoy coming back and watching it. Oh, lovely. You know, and they're like, have you got many subscribers? I'm like, a few. And usually they're like, oh my god, that's so many.
Day driver.
Like, yeah. I know that there's people out there with more, but I'm still really proud of what I've done. You can't always compare yourself to other people, can you? You know, I think we've got a really nice little community of people as well. I like the Discord, you know, and I like doing this with you guys. It's nice to just have a chat, isn't it? It is nice to just have a chat. Don't get me wrong, I've met some absolute lunatics in my time through YouTube, but and that's not necessarily saying that I don't like them. You can be lunatic and brilliant, but yeah, there's so many absolutely wonderful people. I'm very lucky indeed. Anyway, I'm getting sentimental now. Fieza, hear me out, horror games during October? Absolutely not. I'm not good at horror games. I'm not good at anything like that. The closest you'll get me to playing a horror game is driving OMSI with a pumpkin liveried Enviro. I'm easily scared, like genuinely easily scared. London Euston to London King's Cross via Edinburgh for the 50k. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I'm really hoping that, like, for the 50k, I mean, oh, we already did that, didn't we? We did Bristol to Penzance, didn't we, for the 30k? I was going to say I'd love to do, like, Penzance all the way to Aberdeen, or vice versa. It'd be brilliant. Thurso to Penzance, Hellfire. But obviously we don't have Aberdeen to Dundee, do we? What about Bus Simulator 18? That's pretty scary stuff. Not as scary as Bus Simulator 21. This was going to be in V5. It takes so long to add anything, I didn't want to delay V5. 47 to Odsall had already been done. I think it'd be nice to have a couple more routes out of Retford. I like that bus station. I really like that bus station. I think it's nice. Edinburgh to King's Cross on your 40k. Absolutely did. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. I couldn't believe it was like 5 hours. I remember doing it, but I don't remember doing it, if that makes sense. Like, I know that I did it, but I think back now and I can't remember anything that happened in it. Like, and for those of you know, there'll be some smart ass in the comments. Well, you drove from Edinburgh to London. Yes, I know I did that, but like I don't remember sort of. It was a lot, wasn't it? Like, it was streaming for ages. Was it like? Did I start at 5 p.m? Will Euro lorries be returning? I really, really hope so. I really do. The problem is with Euro lorries is it's hard to do videos on it because I always accept a route that's hours and hours and hours long. And you can't really do that in a video. Because I just, you know, it's talking to myself, so you've got to stream with Euro lorries. And then it's difficult streaming because it's difficult finding the time. Jay Hughes, how are we doing? Hang on, you've just asked me. I'm great, how are you doing? Have you ever done some freight on Trains in Classic? Yes, I really, really like the Class 66 enhancement pack. We talked about the Bucket Woman, Chris Kamara, and Fiat Pandas. There we go. It's all flooding back to me now. I met him. I probably told that story. Axel Shaw, hello, good evening. I'm a little late. No, don't worry, it's absolutely fine. Me still waiting for Birmingham to London on the 390. I think we need to start again, don't we? I think we need to start again with that. Like, we need to just begin again, don't we? I remember I did Edinburgh to, was it Edinburgh to Preston as a live stream, and then we did Preston to Birmingham, and then we're still waiting for Birmingham to London Euston. We need to get Magic Toad on the case, or Mr. Dreamliner. Makes a lovely scenario, does Mr. Dreamliner. Oscar Dosker, good to see more OMSI, absolutely. Oh, hang on. It's because they operate cross town, so 47 goes towards Hull, Retford, Holcroft. 47A does the same. Yeah, I really like the bus station. I don't know much about Retford and how many buses are at, but like if there's more routes out of Retford, that would be good. Hopefully you can fit another stream in at the end of August. That'd mean I've been a member for 20 months. Maybe, who knows? I don't really know for the moment. I mean, I've got a week off coming up, so I might do some streaming then. It depends if I fix this flipping delay on this flaming app, OBS. I just worry I'm going to uninstall it and lose absolutely everything. I have to set it all up again. Oh, the disaster. That'll be a nightmare, won't it? For 50k, the old renown on buses of the West Country. Wow. Proper blast from the past. I think that was my 20,000 subscriber special.
Good morning.
Ah, yeah. Do you recommend the B7TL Gemini? The B9's good. Should tell you everything you need to know. The B7 looks good. And it behaves alright. It's just, oh, the sounds. Not good. But perhaps with an enhancement pack of some sort. That's what it needs. It needs an Armstrong Powerhouse enhancement pack. I don't think they do buses. Buswell says he wants Josh to make a Plaxton President B7 B90. A B90L President? Does such a thing exist?
Hello.
Good morning.
Blue Transport, wow, honestly, very kind indeed, thank you for that. Once you've done this route, can you show the repaint off? What I will do is I will probably do another stream on it or some videos on it where we're actually on Bodenham. Because the problem is obviously we're on Lincolnshire at the moment, so obviously if you're doing for Bodenham, you know, then because we're on a different map, so we'll stick this with Lincolnshire, and then obviously, because I'd have to go and download the repaints, wouldn't I? So what I'll do, yeah, we'll do it at a different time. I promise you that. Like I said, I've got a week off coming up in a couple of weeks, so if I don't manage to get some OMSI recorded, like in terms of a video, we'll do a live stream. Harrison Lang, good evening, how are we doing? Wesley says, do you like the nameplate 158754? I don't know what that is. What is it? Have they named it? Why are you talking to AI passengers? Because it's good fun to talk to AI passengers. It's customer service. Sam Kearns, thank you so very much, very kind indeed. Do you know of a VT Flowing Silk for the AP221 enhancement pack? Ooh, that's a good question, that. I don't think it comes with, does it? No, I don't know of a livery. Oh, that's a good one. I'm pretty sure it doesn't anyway. Pretty sure. Oh, is that the one that's named Settle to Carlisle 150? Has it actually got a nameplate on the side, or is it a sticker? Oh, we're back in Not Derby. Oh, child. Look, he's run. He's run to get to this bus stop. Ah, about to put it in the grass. Magic Toad, good evening. Ah, he says there isn't
Hello.
yet. Right, off we go. No, don't worry, not Timothy. It's absolutely fine. Welcome back. OMSI driver says, I've sent you a DM on Discord. I shall have to have a look at that when we've done with the stream. Shall have to have a nosy. It's Shane123. Good evening. It's a sticker and a crest. Oh, I don't like it when they do stickers. I like the proper heavy nameplates. I have a Virgin Shield sat in my kitchen. You know, just as you do. Big heavy metal thing it is. Off the front of a Voyager. It's actually off 221123, I believe. Well, that's what I was told when I bought it anyway. Could be off anything really, couldn't it? It's one of the red shields. I want one of the silver ones as well that was off 220. Northern have always done stickers. Yeah, they have, haven't they? The amount of rust they bring the side off. Ha! Your favourite nameplate? Ooh, right. I like 91127 that was named Edinburgh Castle, which wasn't a nameplate, it was a sticker on the side. I realised as I said it, so just ignore me. I liked all the like Pendolinos and Voyagers when they were all like called different things, weren't they? Alex Ray, hello! I was reading a thing about Northern the other day that they were like voted the UK's best rail operator for like spotters in terms of they have the most interesting and varied fleet. John Longitude Harrison, inventor of the marine chronometer, on the side of a 153. It would be a little bit more sticking off the end. You'd have to stand back behind the yellow line or nameplate and clout you as it comes around the platform in Hull. Oh dear. CG Skins, are you doing any videos on Keedleston? I should be. It's just literally like I'm just trying to fit everything in at the moment, which is why we've had a lot of videos recently on Adster. I nearly said Arcala. Someone keeps saying I love all the Arcala videos that you've been doing over the last few days, and I'm now starting to say Arcala instead. Adster. Are you on lates or earlies? I was on earlies today and I'm on lates tomorrow. Don't think there's a body side flat enough to fit that iron plate body of it. Ah, brilliant. It comes out Monday. Yes, I do believe it does. Very exciting. There's a lot of maps coming. Someone's going to pop out here, aren't they? Nope. Oscar Dosker says, have you seen about the new-ish name? Which one, sorry? Oh, Alex, with First Halifax there is no late, there is no on time, there is just late. Poor First Halifax. It's because 66780 is not there anymore. What shader do you use for OMSI? I don't use a shader for OMSI. I'm using the Enhanced Environment pack. I did have a shader that Fully sent me and it made everything look funny. But I liked it. then Josh kept telling me off. So I've heard rumblings that J Mainline. I've heard rumblings that what's his face is coming out on Monday. The Fellows film. The Keedleston 1.9. Dear. All these people complaining about delayed buses, it's because I'm not driving them, you see. I mean, look at this, we're 0.3 minutes early. You need to go on the buses in Lincolnshire, they're obviously brilliant. Yes, Magic Toad was sending me pictures. For some reason there was a Pendolino in Paddington. It's an hell of a wrong route, that, isn't it? I mean, it drove into Paddington under its own steam as well, so I'd love to know sort of which way it went. I believe so, Wesley. It'll have changed a hell of a lot since I was there. I mean, I've only been gone since January. If you know anyone at First Halifax, tell them to make the 590 between Rochdale and Todmorden every half hour instead of every hour. But it's always been every hour. Oh, Jordan, very kind indeed. Thank you for that. I love doing OMSI. I love doing OMSI. I love recording it. Driver accepted a wrong route. Like, I'm trying to think, how would you get there under the wires? Like, you could sort of turn right at Coventry and hope for the best, but it's not wired, is it? So I'd sort of through Leamington Spa. Same egg cub was due into Paddington at a similar time, so no one thought anything of it. I like that. It just rocked up. Ingram family, good evening. How are we doing? Favourite livery is the Beachball livery. It does look fantastic for Stagecoach, it really does. Oh, Gaberth dragged it. I see. Sam Cairns, it got dragged to West Ealing, I believe, by a Class 60. Ooh, saucy. Went to Paddington under the knitting, vice versa on the return. Oh, it was for the anniversary of the Greatest Gathering. I see. So do we do this every year now? Are we going to put a train in a silly place every year? Mistook Paddington for Euston. Hey, it happens. Hamish says, would you consider doing a video on central trains? For instance, on 153. I don't like the Just Trains 153. I don't like the Just Trains 153. Yeah. Maybe in a 158. Ooh, now we're talking. Or a 156, or there's a lot of good liveries that Central did. Phoenix Crystalix. Hey Joe, glad you're streaming OMSI. Needed to pick me up. Oh, I'm glad. Welcome. Hoping to see you back at Transpennine sometime, not Timothy. Oh, it'd be an hell of a commute though, wouldn't it? Hell of a commute from Bournemouth. This is how we see if Goose is still in the chat. So like, Bournemouth! Oh, is that people at a bus stop? No. Ah, it really is quite quiet. We could have done with a solo, couldn't we? What's the worst train you've guarded? Ooh, there's a fair few. I would say the train I disliked the most, in my glistening railway career was the 68s and Mark 5s. I genuinely detested working them. I liked the 68s, I liked the loco haul. The Mark 5s, I did not like them at all. And I know lots of people did, but I really disliked them. The 397s weren't a lot better. We've had that conversation about the audio being delayed. Don't worry about it. I'm going to try and... It's OBS, what I used to record, has had an update and it's just broken everything. So the more recent OMSI videos, I've been tweaking it to try and get it to be perfect. But some of them, obviously the first time, it was the first few videos, I didn't realise it was happening until someone pointed it out. Yeah, the 397s weren't much better, but the bonus of the 397 is that you were on the west coast and it was like a proper intercity express route, wasn't it? You know what I mean? So like, yeah, but the Mark 5s, oh. Everyone was really sad when they went. I threw a party. You know, full-on party, buffet lunch. Invited all the neighbours round. Proper, like, yeah, proper party. It went on for 3 days. Police were called, everything. Proper street party. Stowe on the right there. Going way past Stowe. This is Lincolnshire. Yes, this is Lincolnshire. Adstow project is coming soon. I genuinely don't know when Adstow's coming. It was meant to be in the next couple of days, but then obviously the latest beta, we've discovered a couple of bugs. And Mr. Adstow, not Mr. Adstow, Mr. Sargent is going back to fix them prior to release. So it could be in the next couple of days. It could be December. Who knows? Who knows? I hope it's not December because you lot will kick off. By the end, the quiche was stale. Oh, the minis. Oh, fancy parking on the grass. Did we come over the level crossing on the way here? Or have I just completely taken a... Stowe Park? We must have done. I genuinely have no recollection of going over that level crossing on the way to Gainsborough. Bus sounds like it's falling to bits. It is! It is. It's literally held together with sellotape. This is it, it's Shane. Jack has put so much work into this map, and genuinely, when it comes out, I hope you all really, really enjoy it. He's taken so much time and care and put so much effort into it. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful map. And it is good that he's on about fixing all of it before release, because a lot of developers wouldn't. You're absolutely right there. Not Timothy says, doesn't remember the level crossing either. Oh, maybe it goes a slightly different way on the way back. Trent View. Yeah, I feel like we're going a different way. I was looking at the sort of bus stop names to see if I'd taken a wrong turn. I think where it said Stowe on the right, didn't we come up through Stowe Village and now we're going a different way back? Did we go that way? We took that corner way too wide. Oh, Pink Bear, Orange Bear song. Oh, it was exactly the same way. Oh, so we did go over the level crossing. I just completely forgot about it. All right, okay. See, this is why you come and watch, for Joe just making mistakes.
Just a single, please, mate.
The amount of people that say, Joe, you should really, like,
Lovely.
be better.
Cheers.
But I think there's a certain charm to me just cocking everything up. You know, it's just nice. Do you have a favourite map? Oh, you can't ask me that when I'm driving Lincolnshire, can you? Because if I don't say Lincolnshire, with Mr. Moose literally in the chat, he's going to find me and hit me. Obviously, it's Lincolnshire. And then if I'm live streaming Adstow, obviously it's Adstow. I have to go with the map we're driving. Right, there we go. We'll just quickly pretend that that conversation never happened.
Good morning.
Oh,
A
Christ.
return ticket, please.
Right, adult return. Oh, no, I need to do maths. Right, £4.20. Have 2 of my finest
you,
£2
driver.
coins, madam. I think... No, I think Lincolnshire is a very, very good map. And getting better all the time, as evidently proven. Yeah, the thing... It depends what you want, doesn't it? Like, it really depends what you want. Like, if you want a good long run, Lincolnshire's the best map, hands down. Because you've got so many routes that are, like, over an hour in length. If you want a little short run, then Lincolnshire is not so much a good map. Okay, there's the 47. Okay, Lincolnshire ticks all the boxes. Go away, leave me alone. But like, if you want like a big network with lots of stuff coming in and out, then Bodenham's brilliant. You know what I mean? It depends what you want from that map. You know, because Bodenham, there's not as many places to just thrash the knackers off a bus. Whereas obviously on this, look at this. You know, it is fantastic, isn't it? So, yeah, yeah. Oh, Blue Transport, goodness gracious. Thank you so much for that. Very generous indeed. This is the last super chat, I swear. I mean, I'm not going to say no, you just keep them coming, Flower. But in all seriousness, don't do too much, will you? But it is very kind indeed. Yeah, I'm very, very grateful indeed. Blue Transport only has right buses. Blue Transport is a sensible operation. Street decks, a lot of B9s and B7 RLEs. We do have ADL vehicles for training purposes. To show people this is what a terrible, terrible bus is. You know, right buses. Yeah, right buses are better. Heck, Mad Matt, good lord. What, to smack me over the head after the amount of things I've... You must be a train simulator developer then. You must be employed by... oh god. No, we're not going down that alley again. We're not going down that. Right, let's just not crash the bus now, for God's sake. Is there anyone getting on or off? No, there isn't. I smell an OMSI stream, don't run out of fuel. Oh my lord, yeah. How much fuel have we got? Oh, we've got half a tank, we're fine. God, could you remember? Yeah, when we were on, it was this map. It was literally this map. We ran out of fuel, the alarm was going off. We had to literally pull into the shell. Oh god, yeah, I remember that. That was so funny. I don't know why it just spawned me in with no buses. I remember that. Yeah, I know, it was... It was hilarious. Joe, why do you get so much hate in Fierza's server? Why do I get hate in Fierza's server? I'm in Fierza's server. Fierza, what's going on? Oh, I love that Thuringia World map. What a good map that was. I mean, the map was decent, wasn't it? It was the ZF on those buses. Oh! Yes, I can't read that comment out. Fancy getting hate in a server. It is like... I've always sort of wondered, because, like, you know, I'm not the BBC. And even then, like... You know, it's a case of if people don't like my videos, and I'm sort of very big on this, like there was someone complaining about the sheer amount of OMSI content, and like, oh god, another OMSI video, and I'm like, well, you know, it's fine. You just don't click on the video, and you go about your day, and you know it's all fine, and everyone carries on, don't they? You know, I put videos out, and if people don't want to watch them, then you know, there are people that are like, oh God, you know, they're just, you know, and I just, at the end of the day, not everyone is gonna like what I do. That's fine, you know, that's fine. There are people that are very popular that I don't particularly care for, and that's life, isn't it? You know, I don't get people who devote so much time and effort into kicking off about someone. Well, just, you know, go about your day and Right. Maybe that's just me. I don't lose sleep over it. I am losing sleep over the thought of Mr. Moose hunting me down and hitting me. Right, off we go. You see, I hope you're impressed, Mr. Moose. On the way back, I waited the time at the appropriate bus stop rather than jamming up the whole of Lincolnshire. Yeah, I completely agree, Fieza. My Discord is monitored solely by Mike, Magic Toad, and Nathan, pretty much. I don't moderate most of my Discord. Every now and then I'll see something and be like, you know, oh, I'm just going to deal with that. And I usually tell people I've done some moderating so they all know. Yeah, same could be said about your scenarios, Magic Toad. At least my videos work, he says, with the delay on it. Not working, honestly. But yeah, it's because obviously with all the recording and working and, you know, all of this, it is difficult moderating a Discord at the same time. You should ping everyone tonight. Please don't do it while I'm recording, because then it'll go did it, and the whole everything will start going did it. In fact, I went into Task Manager and ended the task, so it shouldn't beep actually, and if it does, I'll throttle you. But yeah, it is hard to keep on top of everything. It's a full-time job. It's a full-time job. Oh no, that's even worse. I genuinely think I'd rather you punch me than cross me off the early preview list. I like doing the early previews on Lincolnshire. Sam Jones, my map will have routes out of Bedford, Luton, Milton Keynes, Northampton and places like that. It will probably take years, but it'll be fun. And apparently there's a new editor coming, a couple of people have said. So, you know, it might be easier. Maybe it won't be years. There we go, back into Kettlethorpe. There should be a Discord link in the video description, possibly. Someone said Northampton. Go, you are the Goose of Northampton. Because Goose is like that with Bournemouth, and I think Goose has gone, given that I've mentioned Bournemouth a few times now, and Goose has not commented. But yeah, someone said Northampton, I love that. Do you know, I don't think I've ever been to Northampton. Am I missing out? Is it a place of beauty like Bradford upon Avon? Joe, what do you listen to whilst on your way to work? Usually the sounds of people screaming, the people that I've run over. Because I'm usually doing a million things at once. I'm usually holding my own concert on my way to work. You know, I've got to say, yeah, you've said it 3 times now. No, joking aside, I've never run anyone over. I have on OMSI, but that doesn't really count. What was the question? Sorry, I got distracted there. Yeah, lots of sort of upbeat dance music that's high energy, and like I always arrive at work. I mean, to be fair, well, I always arrive at work. Yeah, when I worked at TPE, because I commuted via the M6, I usually arrived into work sort of on 2 wheels, because the M6 like would be fine when I set off, and then it'd take 2 hours to get there. So I'd usually come into the car park on 2 wheels, like about 40 miles an hour. Whereas at the moment, work is 8 minutes from my house, so I usually set off half an hour early and I just have a gentle jaunt down to town. It's just nice. It's lovely. What's on your playlist? I actually should share my playlist with you all. It's the Joe's Hellfire playlist, and I think I've got about 3,000 songs plus in it at the moment. I've just been adding, like, since 2018, every time I find a song that I like add it to the Hellfire playlist. It's a Spotify playlist. Let's have a look. Shouldn't really be using the iTelephone via while driving. Right, here we go, into Newton-on-Trent. Right, oh God, now it's asking, are you enjoying Spotify? Of course I'm enjoying Spotify, not at this very moment in time. Sing us some of your music. Are you having a laugh? I've got 190 hours and 15 minutes of songs. So, yeah, it could keep you going for a while. Send it me in Discord, please. What do you think to the Weaver Network livery? Yeah, the Lanzarote car man would be very pleased. We, just to give you some context there, we hired a car in Lanzarote when me and my ex, Magic Toad, and a couple of others went on holiday. And Joe's got talent. We know Joe's got talent. You're just stating the obvious there. Very talented individual, I'll have you know. But I wouldn't subject any of you to my singing, because that's not fair. Yeah, we hired this car, and the guy said, you cannot bring it back with damage to the front, the sides, or the back. And he never specified at any point we couldn't bring it back, like, on its roof, with just damage to the roof. He just said, you cannot damage the front, the sides, or the back. It was like, challenge accepted. $190 hours, that's not enough for a commute on the M25. Right, okay, we'll sit and chill. Oh, no, my other half's ringing. That's a disaster. I'm live streaming, dear. I'm live streaming. I can't answer. Magic Toad is charming. Joe's got no talent. I think you'll find I'm a very talented individual. What car was it? Oh, what was it? Was it an Astra? It was an Astra, wasn't it? It was like a 22-plate Astra. But it was like proper basic. It was the basicest. That's not a word. It is the most basic spec of Astra you could possibly have had. The fact it had a clutch after I'd had hold of it is nothing shy of a miracle. The fact it had a front wing after Dylan nearly ran a cyclist over. The fact that car came back in one piece is nothing shy of a miracle. Yeah, it was an Astra, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, God. Basicest, yeah, it was the basicest. If you imagine an Astra, and then imagine a basic biatch, that was that Astra. Oh, did you take a picture of it? Golden buzzer. Right, off we go. Yeah, the cyclist will be going about his business to this day with no idea how close he came to be moved closer to his maker. Oh, God. And the best part was it wasn't me either. Nobody could yell at me because my driving was actually flawless that holiday, wasn't it? Other than the fact that the clutch smelled every now and then. But yeah. Yeah, that holiday, there was nearly a cyclist killed. There was a dune buggy crashed into a dry riverbed. There was loads of driving mishaps and none of them were mine, were they? Brilliant. Just crashed into a dry riverbed with one wheel stuck up, still spinning. Oh. Right, we're going down this main road here. Foss Dyke, so that's like a little village, isn't it? Clutch. Yeah, my family is still up in the north. Still up in the north. They've disowned me. No, they came down to visit, actually. It was really, really nice. It was last week. The June buggy. Had you forgotten about the June buggy? And the neck brace. Sorry, I realise this is all just inside jokes at this point. But yeah, it just, yeah. Our friend crashed a dune buggy. We did the, you know how you can do the dune buggies where you go out and it's like off-roading on holiday and you go in a convoy? Yeah, our friend crashed and like we all pulled up. We were like, where have they gone? The guy at the front had to go back and find them. Oh God, so funny. And again, all the mishaps were not me. Oh, thank you for that, Jordan. Although, to be fair, it wasn't actually a joke. I was just telling a story. It was a real event. I kid you not. Imagine going on holiday to Lanzarote, crashing a dune buggy and ended up in a neck brace. Just, oh. Some people just don't have all the luck, do they? It's a scary thought that Joe drives in real life. Why, I'm an excellent driver. The only time I've actually crashed something, I reversed my Mini into a wall because I was booking on at Manchester Airport and it was like 3 in the morning. There was no damage to the Mini or the wall, honestly. BMW paint, I tell you now, Mini paint is exceptional. It's honestly exceptional. The amount of little scrapes I had in that car and it never ever damaged the paintwork, honestly. Yeah, so I reversed into a post. The post was at a 45-degree angle. No damage to the Mini, so I thought, oh, it don't matter, does it? And then, yeah, I don't think, I've not damaged the Merc, to be fair. I've not crashed the Merc into anything. Mr. Dreamliner, don't reverse that train into a wall. Oh, God, could you imagine? That the green Mini? No, it was an orange Mini that I had. It was bright orange. Stick to the dodgems. Do you know, some people are so rude. I'm an excellent driver careering into the hedge. Jordan, I love that. We've had a prang. What a brilliant word. To prang. The barrier going into our local farm feeds. Oh no. Please don't tell me it was a Nissan Squish Squash. Company, what's that? I know, I've just seen it. Brilliant. Driving a Merc? I know. I love my little car. And I say little car, it's absolutely enormous. It was renamed the Royal Yacht Congleton. What's Dyke? It's how you know that you're nearly home. When you get to that little Saxelby sort of circular bit. Pink Bear, Orange Bear songs, no worries. Thanks so much for joining us. I hope you have a lovely Saturday night. Sam Jones, I posted some early development photos of Bedfordshire on the screenshot channel on your server. I shall absolutely go and check that out. The Royal Yacht Congleton. Well, I used to live in Congleton. And, you know, there was the Royal Yacht Britannia up in Edinburgh. You can go see it. It's the Queen's yacht. Because it was so big. My car genuinely didn't fit on my drive. It was too long. Joe should have a WhatsApp channel. Oh, Christ, not another WhatsApp group. I purposefully block people that add me to WhatsApp groups. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I'm one of these people, I'm like old before my time. I really enjoy not being able to be contacted. When people, hi, I'm just getting in touch. No, please don't. I'm such a miserable old man. What car do you have at the moment? I have a C-Class Mercedes at the moment. It's very lovely. It's very nice indeed. Yeah, I like it. I've had it for 3 years now. Good God. Where did that time go? Yeah, I got it in 2023. I like it. I do like it. C-Class Mercedes with a part-time ceiling. Now all I need is swimming pool, sauna and room for a pony. And we'll be alright. And I'm really hoping... Some of you won't understand that reference, and I'm really hoping that some of you will. Really hoping that some of you will get that. Oh, hang on, we're late. I need to put my foot down a bit here. Is that the blue convertible? No! It's black. No, not Victor Meldrew. That's Hyacinth Bouquet. It's my sister Violet. No, nothing. Oh, God. Magic Toad, I feel old now. I'm going. Oh, what's this now? Mr. Dreamliner, thank you. My sister Violet. Excellent. Oh, hang on. Flipping out. We're going round on two wheels. Look out. I'm in the tranny van. Good Lord. I bet he was screaming. Ah! That was Bruce. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the comments were just late. Better late than never. I can't... Oh, hang on. Oh, my Lord. You should see my WhatsApp picture at the moment. It's fantastic. It is Hyacinth Bouquet.
Hello.
Morning,
Just a
sweetie.
single, please, driver.
With a little speech bubble coming out of the top of her head saying...
Thank you very much.
Single,
where are we?
no.
That's not what she's saying. Saying, 1 Papa 1 8, lady of the train speaking,
Hello,
because
driver.
obviously,
Can I have a
being a
single,
driver
please?
now, that's how I would answer to the signaller. Because they're all
Thank you
recorded
very
lines,
much.
aren't they? So it'd be really professional to say, 1 Papa 1 8, lady of the train speaking. Oh, Blue's off. Thanks so much. Have a great night, Blue. And like I say, thank you so much for your very generous donations. Very kind indeed. And I shall absolutely check those liveries out. Thank you so much for that. The FLU stands for full length unit. No, it doesn't, Wesley. It stands for flipping long unit. I mean, the F can mean other things after 9 o'clock. Oh, it's after 9 o'clock now, isn't it? But this is a family-friendly stream. You've got the really long unit, RLU, and the flipping long unit, FLU. Because in the north, both of those are flipping long units.
Hi.
Naughty. Rightio, here we go. Saxelby Village Hall. I know, language Timothy. Which is ironic, because not Timothy's here and he's been perfectly lovely. In the north, yeah, a flipping
Hello,
long
mate.
unit.
What?
Oh, what's that? Oh, I thought they wanted tickets for a second. I was about to panic. Oh no, more maths. Yeah, a flipping long unit in the north was when I used to work for Northern, and we'd have like a 2-car 158 on a Leeds Manchester. And one day, right, and this is going to be really hard to believe, like now it's just common, but I turned up at my train and it was a 4-car, 4 carriages. 4, can you imagine? 4! Oh my Lord, like, it felt like the train was never going to end. And for Northern, that was ridiculous. Unless you were on a Skipton or Ilkley. 4-car anywhere else, you couldn't get off it. That's not okay. And like, I get to the end of this 158 doing my tickets. Like, oh, thank God I'm at the beginning of the,
Hello,
you know, I'm at the
mate.
end of the train now. And it carry on for another 2 carriages. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, hello.
That was a flipping long unit, I tell you. 155 on a Manchester Victoria, that's a blast from the past. They've all been banished to Hull now, haven't they? Used to like a 155. You just got your wrist trapped in the door, it brought your hand off. Seriously, aggressive doors on those things, weren't they? Right, back to Lincoln now. Mr. Dreamliner, had a finger in the door incident myself on an EM153. Let's just say A&E. Yeah, genuinely, they were the most aggressive doors I think we've ever had. Other than, like, I imagine an HST and Mark III slam door. That'd hurt, wouldn't it, if someone slammed the door on your fingers. And I can confirm I got my fingers trapped. What door did I get my fingers trapped in here? It wasn't on a 185, was it? Because they were all automatic. It must have been the cab door or the window. What was it? It might have been a 397. I shut the door on my finger. Flipping heck, that hurt. There's the Texaco. That's where we had to go and fill up. Minding the curb, dear. My lord, we've been going nearly 3 hours. Yeah, it was a good reminder not to put your hand in doors. You're going too fast. Not at all, Jordan. We've got time to make up. We're 1.2 minutes behind. Yeah, I did say it was a shell. You're absolutely right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean. I think it might have been a Mark V cab door, which is not too dissimilar to a 195 cab door, is it really? It's that slam door, 397s. Probably a 397, to be honest with you. Because I don't feel like it was that long ago. What lorry? On the other side of a dual carriageway? Back to Gainsborough should be a meal break. What, when I get back to Gainsborough again? I think I run out of timetable after this. Minding the pothole. Oh, I love that. I need to rewatch that. Such a good programme. Put your clog down. Can't, I'm about to get overtaken by my own engine. I went bright red, biting my tongue, spun round to the woman sat next to the door, went, go on, say it. The air was blue. Well, that's very on brand for Northern, wasn't it? Because, you know, matches the livery. I'll DM you for the Spotify playlist. Love it. Do you know, I made a couple of boo-boos in my time over the PA, you know. I really did. I once made an announcement many years ago, and I say many years ago, it was probably about this time last year. Oh my lord. Basically there was a load of disruption, and I apologised and said that the sort of, I can't remember what had happened, but it was like a serious incident. Something had happened. It was like trains all over the place, loads of delays. And I said, oh, I'm really, really sorry everybody. The whole network seems to be a little bit up the chutney at the moment. You know, that I just thought it was like a sort of fun expression for like up the Swanee, you know, it's down the river, you know, it's, you know, I thought it meant that, and it turns out on Googling it, that actually means something quite rude. Quite rude indeed. And I was like, oh god, I really hope that nobody twigged what I'd said, and I sort of meant it in a sort of fun way. And then I was like, oh dear, that is not okay to be saying over the PA. Dear oh, dearie me. I mean, I never got sort of pulled in the office for it, so I imagine nobody would listen, to be honest with you. It seems to be a thing when I'm talking, people tend to just switch off. You get used to that, you really do. Normal day in the north. Do you know what? I've picked up more delay minutes in the south recently. I think in my 10 years of working in the north, because I do rail miles, I think I'm about 4.5 weeks delayed, it's calculated. So yeah, I am literally 4.5 weeks late. Whee! Straight down. Hold on everybody. thought we were about to run out of map for a second. No, when you were saying about 80 miles an hour, but the outside, if you look, is kilometres an hour. It's the inside which is miles an hour. So we're doing 45 miles an hour now, which is quite fast for an MMC, I realise. Four and a half weeks, that could have been 30 plus Joe videos. I know. Joe plus videos. I know, absolutely. Now people will start getting on here, won't they, going into town? By any chance, do you like the Scania N250? Why?
Morning, sweetie.
Hello, mate. Why? This isn't an N250, is it? This is an N230? Oh, nearly. Is this an N250? I don't know. Transport Enjoyer, gonna head off. No worries, thank you so much for joining in this evening. I hope you enjoyed it. Another Texaco, absolutely. That must be the sort of local fuel around here. Oh God, people at every bus stop, can you believe it? See, I like what Mr. Moose does with this, but I like going into the Lincolnshire maps and just making my own little timetable.
Single, please, driver.
Quite enjoy that. Like, I remember I once made the 100 every 10 minutes.
Return, please.
Which obviously it doesn't run in real life, does it? But yeah, I made it every 10 minutes and put Arriva buses on it. Made them all the... it was not long after the Veiling came out. N230s are the older Enviro and N250s are the MMC. Right, okay. I mean, they're alright, aren't they? I'm definitely more of a Volvo man. I once made the grave error of calling the driver on the cab-to-cab on a 158, and he let me rattle on about, oh, this FX is train FX is a bag of asterisks. To then go, I can hear you in my right ear too. Oh no, was it playing down the train? Oh, that's happened before. Right, what are we doing here? Right, we're going. Wait, I made it lurch. Piazza's going to be livid now. Made the bus lurch. Yes, I'm hoping the buses will be back on the road soon as well. Magic Toad's been doing a lot of work on his bus as well. It's, you know, it's one of them, hopefully. We'll have a really good fleet to show you all. 100% would love to see Joe run out of fuel again. How rude. No, Volvos are better. Scania's just... If you imagine... Oh, that would be the alloys. Oh, hang on, where's the 106 gone? It's disappeared. We'll follow these signs. There you go, it's back again. Yeah, Scanias just sound like you've sort of got a food mixer. You know, like your Kenwood food processor. And you've just lobbed a load of sort of nuts and bolts in it, couple of washers, switched it on, and there you go. That is literally probably how you got the Scania engine off this. You know, the sounds for this. I just imagine that's how you did it, and you just did it at different speeds. Jack Sargent! Oh my lord! Man of the hour. With the exception of Mr. Moose, who is also the man of the hour. How are you doing, my friend? Been working hard? Right, off we go. Newlands. Have you had wine and lying because you can't really speak? No, I genuinely haven't. I've just talked so much. And I've run out of water. Emptied an Alford socket set into the engine bay. Exactly. Not quite posh enough for it. No, why would you want a Solo when you could have an Eclipse? It just sounds better. She must be an enviro enthusiast on the left. Look, she's watching the bus. She leaps over that railing now to cross the road. I'll have a heart attack. Right, off we go. That Mini's going to come towards me, isn't it? That's like my old car. Oh, thank you, Mini. Give him a little flash. Except mine had racing stripes on the bonnet. Because, yes, I am a little bit extra. You should do an OMSI video where you take a drink at every bus stop. Oh God, could you imagine? We wouldn't get very far, would we? Well, I'd be in A&E for my stomach pumping, wouldn't I? Flipping it. Not Timothy, you can't watch me on the train because you get looked at. Yep, I'll take that. I'll take that. Would it be like the demise of man? Right, off we go. Keep going, Joe. You're doing well. My lord, we're 3 minutes early. Do you know what? We're nearly at the bus station, so I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna carry on because nobody's getting on, are they? Just take it nice and steady. Oh, can you just get out of my dashboard, please, love? Be on the floor by paint and hospital. God, could you imagine? It's Jim Bob Taylor. Good evening, how we doing? Joined at the right time. We're just pulling into Lincoln bus station where the stream ends. Couldn't have timed that better if you'd have tried. I bet you're thinking, thank goodness we're done. No, I've really enjoyed this evening. I really have. Oh look, all the buses have had a lick of paint since we left. They were all interconnect earlier. They must have been off doing whatever they're doing. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Thank you to each and every single one of you for joining in. It has been an absolute blast. I've enjoyed it. Much love to Mr. Moose, of course, the author of this absolutely fantastic map. Let's see if I can stop without crashing into the railings. I don't know if you noticed my more recent OMSI videos. Oh, look at that. I crashed into the railings in Adstow bus station every single time. Which is sort of, I hid it well. But yeah, thank you to every single person for joining in this evening. Mr. Moose, honestly, it is brilliant. I'm sure that you'll all agree with that. Looking forward to it, and of course, as more things develop, if Mr. Moose has not blacklisted me from the early previews team, then yeah, as this develops, we will continue to showcase it. So yeah, thank you to every single one of you. Have a fantastic night. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, click the like button, do it before you leave, because it helps the stream do better, and then yeah, awesome. Besides that, yeah, have a great Saturday night, everybody. Thank you so much. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you all next time. Cheerio, everybody. Goodbye for now.